I'd like to say that the importance of the meeting is multiform. It's not just to pragmatism. It's more generally to philosophy. And it's not merely an interchange here, it's an intercultural interchange. This is truly an international meeting. There is nothing like it in the world. Nothing in the United States, nothing in Europe. There is simply nothing like it in the world. This is a site of dialogue. It's a site of creativity. It's a site of experimentation. The very best papers of this are published in one of the premier journals in the world again, Cognitio. Sometimes we don't appreciate what's in our own country. That's true of my country. I think that's also true of Brazil, of your country. So the significance of this meeting goes far beyond its significance for pragmatism. It goes even beyond its significance for philosophy. There are a number of allied intellectual disciplines that benefit: communication, anthropology, history, art theory, art history, that benefit from this meeting. So the significance is multiple and deep, international, global. And one final thing, it's the meeting that exemplifies, in a way I don't know any other meeting does, intergenerational. You have, and it's a meeting that's attuned to the needs, the aspirations, and the knowledge of the young people. Miles Davis always hired young people to play with him because he wanted to hear the traditional music through the ears of the young. And he wanted to stay young, and he knew there was only one way of doing that, to hire young people. And that seems to me a perfect metaphor for this meeting, because the youthful, enthusiastic young scholars are being put in vital dialogue with some of the older scholars. And so I think this is a really important site. So I think there are any number of crises, and I think there are perhaps two intertwined crises. I think there's the crisis of self-understanding that's connected with the pathologies of self-delusion and self-aggrandizement and self-erasure and self-mutilation and simply suicide. The mental health thing is really serious among the young, and the suicidal ideation, as it's called. So I think the critical thing of the intersection between semiotics and pragmatism is it gives us invaluable resources for self-understanding at a time when we desperately need to understand ourselves more honestly and more deeply than we ever have before. We have tools of immense power, but if we are ignorant of ourselves, those tools are going to be destructive. So the only way these new technologies can be creatively and humanely used is if we have some deep, honest understanding of our own psyches. Connected with that is we do not know where we are. We do not know who we are, the crisis of self-understanding. We do not know where we are. We've tried to interpret our place in the world as beyond the world. We do not have a name for who we are. I like to propose we are earthlings. We are beings who came from the earth, and we will return to the earth, and for the entirety of our days we will live on the earth. There might be the Elon Musk that suppose that we're going to ruin this planet, get on a spaceship and go somewhere else. But that's not going to be the solution to our problems. Our problem is not going to find another planet and ruin it. That's stupid. The solution is learning how to be with others in their otherness, because we understand ourselves and know how to inhabit nature more wisely than we have have historically done so far. So these intertwined crises of self-understanding and ecological displacement, deracination, I think. So what semiotics married to pragmatism brings are rich resources for self-understanding and ecological understanding.